Good evening, folks. Hello again, Dad here. Elevation Diecast Racing, and this is going to be Pick Your Pack number 12, Hot Wheels versus Matchbox 3. Alright, starting off first for Matchbox is going to be the 1982 Datsun 280ZX. Moving parts. I like the Datsuns. These back in the old days when they had the metal bodies, metal base. I believe this is a plastic base. But we have a couple of fast Datsuns. This guy could be fast. He is die-cast metal. 1982 Datsun. If you like this guy, that's your pick. Next up, Hot Wheels, the Pizza Vet from the Fast Food series. Pizza plastered paint job. Looks to be about a 1982, 1981 Corvette. Could be a 79. Don't know. He does have a metal base. Metal body. Seems pretty weighty. Looking forward to this guy's weigh in on race day. But if you like this, it's the Pizza Vet. Next up for Matchbox, it's the Jeep. The 2020 Jeep Gladiator. He's pretty weighty. And I think these guys are fast off the pack. He does have a metal body. Plastic base. I don't know, he feels pretty weighty. There's a lot of weight to this guy. If he isn't fast, I'll tell you what, he's got plenty of room for weight distribution, and plenty of modification could happen to this guy. But if you like this one, the Jeep Gladiator would be your pick. Up next for Hot Wheels from 1991. Sporting the Ultra Hot Wheels, and those are actual Ultra Hots. Those aren't remakes. Plastic base, wide wheelbase. He does have some weight to him. Metal body. The Vector Avtec WX3. I think this guy's gonna be fast. I don't know. But if you like this guy, Vector Avtec will be your pick. Next up for Matchbox, it's going to be the 1970 Ford Capri. How many of you remember this fossil? This thing couldn't get out of its own way on a real road. But you know what? This guy has a metal base, metal body. He is weighty. And he's got those, it looks like he's got those super fast wheels. So, I'm interested to see how fast this guy could be. If you like this one, Ford Capri would be your pick. Next up for Hot Wheels from 1991, the Ferrari 348. And yep, he, you know, I can't tell if he's metal or plastic base. I think it's metal, black metal, but his body's definitely metal. I believe it's a plastic base, die-cast metal and plastic. But his body is definitely metal. Ferrari 348. If this guy isn't fast, I'm going to be disappointed. And I'm going to color some taillights on him. Just because. Anyway, if you like this guy, the Ferrari 348 will be your pick. Alright, next up for Matchbox is going to be the 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility. Racing for the thin blue line. You know, these cars, they are fast out of the pack. These Interceptors, for some reason. Some police cars are fast, and I think this is one of them. He does happen to have those speed rings on the wheels, it looks like. Kind of almost looks like cap wheels from the old red lines. But if you like this guy, 2016 Ford Interceptor Utility will be your pick. Next up for Hot Wheels, the 2010 Boulevard Bruiser. He does have a chrome plastic base, metal body. He could be fast. He could look decent on the shelf. He could be a modified car. Or if it's really slow, Isaiah will dump it behind one of the bins and the display case here, and you'll never see it again. But he could be in the winner's circle. So if you like this guy, it's the Boulevard Bruiser. Would be your pick. Next up for Matchbox is another Ford Police Interceptor. If you like the Interceptors, you can just put Interceptor SUV or Interceptor car. They're both Fords. This one, I believe, is a metal body, plastic base. He seems pretty weighty. Got a decent spread on the wheelbase. If you like this one, it's the Ford Police Interceptor car. Next up from Hot Wheels, it's the 2015 Hot Wheel Flames Series 65 Pontiac GTO. Metal body, chrome plastic base. You never know, these lighter cars. You just seen one win in qualifying race 11 with the Chuck E. Cheese Sweet 16. He beat out a heavyweight, or a heavier weight, to get where he's at. These cars never seem to leave short of surprises week in and week out. That's why we're doing this. We want to find out what's fast and what's bound to be last. But if you like this guy, it's the Pontiac GTO. Up next for Matchbox, the 2020 edition 1963 Chevy C10 pickup. Moving parts, die-cast, metal body. Looks like he has a metal base. I'm not sure if that's metal or plastic. I can't really tell. It's probably plastic, but he sure does seem a little weighty. He's got a beautiful casting here. 63 Chevy C10 pickup. If you like this guy. And next up for Hot Wheels is going to be the Mega Graphics Series Firebird Funny Car. Metal body, metal base. Probably looking at my horse for this race. If you like this one, it is the Firebird Funny Car. Lots of funny cars coming up in the tournament. Next up for Matchbox is going to be the Volkswagen GTI Hatchback Series. Pretty nice detailing on this one. Not that that'll help him be fast, but he does seem pretty weighty. He's got a metal body, plastic base. Nice wide wheelbase though, I tell you. He'd be a good gravity runner. If you like this one, it's the Volkswagen GTI. Pretty sharp little ride for what it is. Next up for Hot Wheels is going to be the Quarter Mile Coupe. This is a web trading car back in 2007. El Segundo, California. That's where this one came from. Pretty neat looking ride. Got a wider wheelbase, metal body, plastic engine. Seems pretty weighty. If you like this guy, it's the Quarter Mile Coupe. And last up for Matchbox is the 1932 Ford Coupe. I'd like to see one of these do decent. Chrome plastic base, metal body, fire tampos on the side. If you like this guy for Matchbox, it's the 32 Ford Coupe. And last up for Hot Wheels is going to be one from the Speed Fleet series. I had to throw this guy in there because we all know this was a fast line of cars. Ultra Hot Wheels, metal body, metal base. It's the Porsche 959 from the Speed Fleet series, 1988. This could be my pick. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see in the comments, but pick your ride. What horse you're running with. It's pick your Pac-12. You'll have until Friday night. We'll have another one. And we'll pick them out at random and run them up against each other. If you like this one, it's the Porsche 959. There it is. We'll mix them up. We'll pick them out at random and run them down the track. So until then, if your car isn't fast, it might as well be last.